I'm so glad to see you. I've been wanting to share this book with you. Ollie and I have been reading The Way Things Work. It's all about interesting things like engines, cars, windmills, and how they work. Today, Ollie and I have been reading about rockets. It's hard to believe that people climb in cabins on top of a rocket and blast into space. When they get there, some people stay and live in space for months. It's hard to believe, but we know it's true. Today's story from the Bible is like that. It's hard to believe, but we know that it's true. Let's listen to the story together from God's Word in Matthew chapters 26 through 28. Jesus had been arrested and taken to Pilate, the governor. The governor's soldiers put a scarlet robe on Jesus. They made a crown of thorns and put it on his head. Then they mocked him. "Here is the King of the Jews." They beat Jesus and led him away to be killed. The soldiers nailed Jesus to a cross. They put a sign above his head that said, "This is Jesus, the King of the Jews." 2 criminals were crucified next to him. Darkness covered the land. Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Jesus shouted again, and then he died. Suddenly, the curtain in the temple sanctuary split in 2 from top to bottom, and there was an earthquake. One of the men guarding Jesus' body said, "This man really was God's son." Jesus was buried in a tomb. A stone was sealed in front of the tomb so that no one could steal Jesus' body. On the 3rd day, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to the tomb. Suddenly, there was an earthquake. An angel of the Lord rolled back the stone and sat on it. The guards were afraid, so afraid that they fainted. The angel spoke to the women. "Do not be afraid. I know you are looking for Jesus. He is not here. He is risen, just like he said he would." The women left the tomb quickly. They ran to tell the disciples the good news. Just then, Jesus greeted them. The women worshiped him. "Don't be afraid," Jesus told them. "Tell my followers to go to Galilee. They will see me there." Jesus appeared to Peter and then to other disciples. Jesus also appeared to more than 500 people who followed him. Many people witnessed that Jesus is alive. It's hard to understand that something good could come from Jesus' death, but we know that it's true. God is powerful enough to raise Jesus from death to life. It's no wonder Easter is such a big deal at church and at home. We have a lot to celebrate. In fact, Ollie and I have some celebrating to do, so we'd better get going. Have a good week, friends.
See you